Hey Goal Getter, I'm Angela.
And I'm Adam.
We help normal moms and dads chase after their big dreams,
In a modern online world,
all while in the midst of raising kids.
in what we call the family hustle.
Hey you guys, welcome back to the Family Hustle with Angela and Adam Parker. I am Angela Parker, and I am going to be telling you more about how to grow your business online. And today I'm going to be sharing about content and how you can create content that lasts. Now, I'm going to tell you a situation. You are on Facebook and you spend 30 minutes writing the perfect post. You may have actually spent a couple of days writing this post because you drafted it on your notes, and you edit it and you found the favorite picture and you post it. And then it wasn't a great time. It maybe got like a couple of likes. It didn't get any shares. It didn't get any comments. And now it is dead. It is Facebook world dead. And most of the time, posts on Facebook only have a life of like 2 hours. So think about that, spending all this time creating content that only gets engagement for 2 hours. Now, let's think of another situation where you may be sharing the same type of information, but you share it in a blog post or a YouTube video, or let's see, you create a pin on Pinterest for your blog post. So these are 3 different places where you can create content that can actually last for years to come. Now, I actually have some pins on Pinterest that still get repinned today that are 6 years old. Some of them are even longer, and I really, those are poor blog posts. I was so bad when I first got started. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was on Pinterest and I had a blog and I was sharing these pictures and they still get shared and whatever. But think of your business, and how you are creating content. You probably are a content creator. If you are trying to build a business online, what would you rather have? A piece of content that only lasts for 2 hours, or something that is generating leads for years to come? Now, obviously, you wouldn't be thinking straight if you decided that you were only going to be focusing on content that only lasts for 2 hours. But that is what the majority of people are doing. And so first off, I just want to say, if you've only been focusing on Facebook or Instagram as your primary place for content creation, then I just want to open your eyes and let you think about building another place. You don't have to do it all, but think about one other place that you can start focusing on building content that can actually last longer. And so that would be YouTube, a blog, or Pinterest that you can actually attach to your, Facebook or Instagram. Although I personally think that you should be building a blog, because I know that it has been so good for me using Pinterest at least. And you can have lead generation and build your email list and all of that through your blog. But I'm telling you, most people are not doing this. And so if you really want to grow your business in 2020, I want you to think about, and a lot of people know that video is king. And so if you're not using video yet, then start using video. And I'm trying to learn a little bit more about YouTube and how to use keyword generations and everything. But what I'm doing right now is I have my blog and I can embed videos in my blog and I can pin them to Pinterest. And I think I just checked last night, and I think that my Pinterest, reach viewers or whatever, with like 2.4 million views for this month. And that has actually just grown in the past like 3 months or so, when I've actually been paying attention. And whenever I first started looking at Pinterest analytics, it was like 300,000 to 600,000. I was like, I'm really going to focus on being more consistent with Pinterest, because I know that I'm still getting leads from there without doing anything on autopilot. But what if I'm more intentional? What can happen? And it has grown over 2 million in viewer reach. And that's not the most what's the most important analytic, but it definitely shows that my Pinterest account is healthy and it's getting a lot of views, and a lot of those pins that are getting shared are connected to my blog. And so I want people to go to my blog, grab a lead magnet and get on my email list, which my email list has been growing organically, at least 3 people a day without running any ads to it at all. And so most of that is through Pinterest, and most of my blog traffic is through Pinterest too. And so I can speak more on Pinterest, but if you're not doing Pinterest and you don't feel comfortable with Pinterest, then think about YouTube, because whatever you are doing, you want to focus on at least one type of place to house your content that is searchable. And that would be, Google is the main search engine that a lot of people know. And so you can use your blog to gain traction on Google. And I actually do get a traction from Google. But if you're not ready for that, then think about YouTube and think about Pinterest. And actually, like I was saying, you can pin from YouTube. You can pin, you can attach pins to any URL. So you can do that on Facebook posts, Facebook videos, YouTube videos, Instagram posts. You can do it all, IGTV, but Pinterest and YouTube are both searchable. And so you can do that without a blog. And if you're not doing that, if you're not creating content that can be searchable and last longer than 2 hours, then you're wasting your time. And I don't want you to waste your time, because you're going to feel like you're always in content creation mode whenever you could create one amazing video every single week and put it on YouTube or put it on a blog and pin to it. And it can attract people. And then you can throw some ad money to it or whatever. I've done some Pinterest ads. I've done Facebook ads. I've done Instagram ads. You can put some ads behind it to even speed up that lead generation. But if you're trying to create content that lasts longer so that you're not always in this content creation like a hamster wheel, then I would totally think about in 2020 building on YouTube and building on Pinterest, and really think about content that is evergreen, that can create leads long term, not just for 2 hours, but for years to come. So if you're already doing that, I want to hear from you. So send me a message on Instagram. My handle is Grass-Fed Mama. Shoot me a message and let me know, are you building on YouTube or Pinterest? What are the best strategies that are working for you right now? And what are you trying to do? Like, what are you working on? Where are you trying to go to? As far as content creation and lead generation, where are you focusing on right now? And if you're trying to decide which social media is right for you, don't forget to grab my free social media guide so you can figure out what is best for you and your strengths to grow your business online, where to focus. So that will be in the show notes at grassfedmama.com/podcast.
Thanks for listening to The Family Hustle with Angela and Adam Parker. We appreciate you guys being here.
If you're listening, don't forget to take a screenshot and share it into your stories and tag us at Grass-Fed Mama.
Also, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review on your podcast player of choice. That helps other people find out about what we're doing, and it's the best thing you can do to help us grow the podcast.
Hey goal getter, are you ready to stop having to chase after people only to realize they aren't even interested in what you have to offer? You spend months trying to build rapport and get to know them, and then they never seem interested in buying. What if you could attract your ideal customer to you and have them reaching out for more information about your business and what you have to offer? If this sounds like something you want more info on how you can put into practice, join our Attraction Marketing Bootcamp, where we take 5 days to dig deep into discovering what your ideal customer wants and how you can be the most attractive to them through branding and developing a customer journey. Over the 5 days, you'll have worksheets and videos to guide you through this self-study. To learn more, head on over to grassfedmama.com/attraction marketing. And now back to the show.